Today I'm going to be speaking a little bit about how young children develop their speech sounds. We're going to look at the different sounds that they'll develop, and it's important to stress that different children develop at different rates. Some children might be a little bit faster to pick up speech sounds, others might take a little bit more time, and we'll give you some tips to help you too. So really young children, like babies, will start off with babbling sounds, but the first actual letter sounds that they start to develop as your children grow are what we call our vowel sounds. So that's a, e, o, and a. Generally, most children will learn these sorts of patterns of sounds in this order. So the next set of sounds that they'll start to pick up and use in the sounds and the words that they're trying to form will be sounds like p, b, t, d, and n. These harder sounds, then they start to put together with those softer sounds to start making more complex sounds. Then you'll pick up more sounds like this, like k, k, g, and the ng sound. So they'll start to be able to maybe say words that have like ping or ring or these sounds at the end as well. Then you'll start to see sounds like s, f, or f, y, z, sh, and ch will start to creep into the words as well. Then you've got j, l, v, and some of the hardest sounds for children to pick up and some of the later ones for them to develop are sounds like th or the and r. So you might find that your child is speaking in words and sentences but is struggling to use certain sounds at the top of this pyramid because they haven't quite developed those sounds yet. It's important that if your child says a word like, oh, look at that tat, they might be saying, look at that cat. Don't tell them off, encourage them. Say, yes, I can see that cat, and just try and pronounce the word for them. Try not to make them try and repeat the word over and over. Just do it naturally as you see them, just correcting it by echoing back what they're saying to you. So if they say, oh, look at I've got a tock on my foot, you can say, oh, you have got a sock on your foot. It's with encouragement and things like that that the child will be able to develop those sounds by hearing the sounds more and more. And it's important as your child is developing that early speech that you don't just pretend to understand your child as well. If you're not sure what they're saying, you can ask them to repeat it, or you can say, show me, so that you can then have a little bit of a conversation with them so they're hearing you say the words that they're maybe struggling to say themselves. So that's a little bit of an idea of how young children, pre-nursery and into school nursery, will be developing their speech. And if you'd like more information about how to support your child with their language development, there's lots of hints and tips and information on a great website from NHS Lothian called Let's Talk. We've got a link in the description of this video, just click below to find out more.